Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast here, and with the first reaction video of the season, it's the reaction to the emphatic 6-0 victory against St Joseph's tonight in the second leg, round 1 of the Europa League qualifiers. Outstanding performance, outstanding result. We played right to the last minute, and that's what I like to see our teams do. It was fantastic. Obviously got to take into account the level of opposition, and that's no disrespect to them whatsoever. You know, they're a kind of semi-professional, professional outfit. I don't exactly know, but certainly they're not up to the standards of Villarreal or anybody like that who have played before. But it was a very professional performance. Ultimately, the game, obviously from the first leg last week, was more or less a formality. We were going into the game 4-0. It was just see the game out and, damage limitation if it came to it. But certainly from minute 2 today, we didn't really need it because we scored, on the second minute with Joe Aribo getting the goal. It was a great worked ball from the right. Ball came to Doherty on the edge of the box on the right. Lovely slid-in ball to the box where Aribo first timed it past the keeper, and really that set the tone for the rest of the game. We were relentless. We just didn't give up. Certainly in the first half, there wasn't a lot of clear-cut chances where you would say we, tested their keeper. We were kind of just taking the foot off the gas, as you expect. We're 5-0 up on aggregate at this point with 4 away goals. There's no need to push it at all. Obviously we had made 9 changes in the game, and you can't even say it's a second string team because we're still finding the best team going forward. And when you've got another full first team there on the bench or not even mentioned on the bench, then it's certainly an impressive feat. But we kept on probing in the first half, and again, as I said, there was not a lot of clear cut. St Joseph's offered nothing in the first half, and I don't think Fotheringham had really anything to do. However, we got the second goal right in the last, I think it was the last kick of the ball almost for the first half, with Alfredo Morelos getting his first of the night, and that was his 50th competitive goal for Rangers as well. It was a corner in from the left. Goldson has an outstanding back heel flick. I don't know how much he meant this, but it was a great wee flick on anyway. He was at the near post. He directed the ball to the back post, and Morelos taps it in with the header. Brilliant, outstanding piece of play. So 2-0 up, game over, and as I said, it was game over from the first leg anyway. But we just wanted more goals, solid performance, and just come through the game with no injuries, and that's what we really did with scoring 4 goals in the second half. We kind of came out the traps like flying in the second half. We just were relentless from minute 1 of the second half. Really, we got our third goal on the 56th minute. It was Morelos got his second with a penalty after Doherty was pushed over in the box, and there was no attempt to play the ball at all by the defender, and he just clearly pushed Doherty over. No card was given, strangely, but we'll take that anyway. And Morelos had a powerful penalty into the bottom left hand corner. Keeper guessed the right way, but he got nowhere near it simply because of the power. We kept on plugging away. Hasty came off and Arfield came on. Just in the first half, Hasty, it was decent enough, but I think he was trying too hard. There was a few times where he was passing the ball into nobody. He was running about, not like a headless chicken, I felt, but he just gave that impression he was trying a wee bit too hard, and he was trying to force the play rather than just let it come naturally to him. But again, he's only had a handful of appearances for us so far in terms of friendlies and a closed door games, so it'll take a wee bit of time to bed in. And Morelos ended up getting his hat-trick on the 65th minute. It was cool calm play, ball played out to the right hand side of the box to Doherty, who plays an outstanding ball across the goal and finds Morelos an outrageous back heel flick into the back of net. Really, really impressive goal all round there. And just after that, Morelos and Doherty came off, and Defoe and McPake came on. A note for Doherty, he was outstanding this game. It really was. He was ruling that midfield to forward area, and he was really impressive tonight. And not long after Defoe came on the 76th minute, he got his first goal of the night to make it 5-0. The ball came down the right hand side. Polster tried to cross it in. The ball deflected off the boot of the defender right into the path of Defoe, who flicked it into the back of the net. And then he got his second of the night 10 minutes later on the 86th minute, where it was lovely movement, working the ball from the right hand side of the goal into the centre. The ball was worked into the box, ending in a back heel flick to Defoe, who was running into the box, who coolly passed it past the keeper, and that was rounding out the game for tonight. Ended up 10-0 on aggregate, which is obviously fantastic. Really, really good to see. Still no goals conceded at all in the pre-season friendlies and in the 2 European fixtures so far this year, which is fantastic. Even right until the last kick of the ball, we were trying still to score more, which was really, really good to see, and really positive forward thinking. In the second half, I think St Joseph's only had two other chances. I think it was a really comfortable save from Foderingham for one of them, and the second one was a corner that was floated in from the left, and the ball was flicked on. It was a header, I think it was, and Halliday ended up clearing it off the line. So that was only one bit of danger, real proper danger we had tonight. But a really impressive performance nonetheless. Every single player to a man, you can't really fault them at all. They were all outstanding. As I said, really positive forward thinking play, which is what we like to see. And next week, apparently, according to Tom Miller, we are playing I'm not even going to say old foes, but we've certainly a bit of retribution to dish out. Progress Niederkorn. So I don't know who's home or away first, but you would like to think we've got a lot better standing this season than when we faced them the last time. Hopefully it should be a bit of a formality. They had a bit of a scare tonight as well. They were 2-0 up from the first leg, and Cork brought it back to 2 each. In aggregate, and then Progress managed to get a late goal to make it 2-1, and obviously they went through on 3-2 in aggregate. But we've got a bit, as I said, bit of retribution to dish out there. Before we get to that game though, we've obviously got the next pre-season friendly against Blackburn at Ibrox on Sunday, so we'll be watching that on RTV. Dave and I will be back for our first pod of the season, our first main pod on Tuesday, so that'll either be out late on that'll be probably out either in the early hours on Wednesday morning, or it'll be on later on Wednesday, certainly before the Progress game anyway. So, as ever, if you want to check us out, you can find us all on our social media websites as well, which is Facebook, Twitter. You can also check us out on our website, which is ireadypodcast.wordpress.com, and you can find all the links to stuff there that we do. So, thanks for listening, and goodbye.